Hey everyone, so this would be what I will call a real world comparison, real world test between the 2016 Amazon Fire HD 8, which is $90 or was $90. Now they have a 2017 model, which is now only $80, versus the Samsung Tab S3, which is a normally priced at $600 tablet. So I'll show you real fast. This one's brightness is up all the way, and so is the Samsung. They are both connected to the same internet as well, the same Wi-Fi. Now this one I will mention, the S3 does come with its own stylus, which has its own features, which is cool. But that is neither here or nor there at the moment. All right, so first we will go into internet. So we will use Chrome. So 1, 2, and 3. And you can get Google Play Store on the Amazon Fire. You just have to go to Google and download it. It's very actually just Google, type in Google Play Store on Amazon Fire, something like that, and you can find some tutorials on how to do it. It takes like 5 minutes, if that. Very easy to do. All right. So now let's go to YouTube. And YouTube. And we'll show you how much of the difference there is between these. So then again, keep in mind that this is a $600 tablet. That is a $90 tablet, not only $80. So you got about maybe 2 seconds between the two. Then we can also go to desktop. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see, once they load here. Okay, so you can see the Samsung again beats the Amazon, which is taking an unusual amount of time here. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to load. Alright, then we'll go on to a different website. So let's go on to Pokemon.com, which has some good graphics to it, so I like to use it on these comparisons. And go. I know as it takes a bit more for it to load. Now this one does have an 8-inch screen, the Amazon, whereas the S3 has a 9.7-inch screen. See, they're almost the same there again. And we can scroll through it all. So you do get more stuff on, more things that you usually put onto the bigger screen than you would on the smaller screen, so you can see more on it. All right. And this one does have a nicer looking screen on it. But I mean, they both aren't bad though. Neither of them are bad looking screens, if you ask me. All right. Right now we'll look at some reading. It's putting in here Overwatch comparison. And where's hit? Let's see. Where's hit this one, Master Overwatch? There's S3 again, won by a tiny bit. Well, that is not what I was hoping for. Here we go. But actually what's good is add some graphics to it. Alright. So you can see there the S3 won by a few seconds. Alright. So, I mean, you can see a decent amount of everything on both these, though. And of course, you can pinch to zoom. Not that you really need to on the 8. But, this guy can pinch to zoom. On both of them, you can, of course. Get up all nice and in there. Alright, so let's exit from that. And we'll get all of it all together here. Alright, next we'll go into YouTube. These are both the same app. I have my same account on both of these. So you can see there. Load almost the same again. And you can go into your different things. So once again, S3 will win by a few seconds. And now one big difference you will find between these is the video quality. So here we'll put in 4K. We'll put in 4K. Because of the screen resolutions, the S3 can definitely do nicer video playback. Alright, so let's actually do this 4K Hawaii drone footage. Now, part of this loading speed is because of my because of the Wi-Fi, which is actually running a bit slower than normal. It's usually actually a bit quicker than this. And I see this one's been playing for 9 seconds now, almost. But what you'll see here is this can do up to 720p. This guy can do up to 1440. And of course, the higher resolution is going to take a bit more to load as well. But this one does have can play up to 1440. That can do up to 720. All right, and that it's loading because of my internet. It's not because of the tablet itself. It will load 4K videos with no issue. Alright, we'll get all of that then. Alright, next I'll show off Tempo Run. So 1, 2, and 3, which seems to be a favorite for people to do comparisons between. So once again, S3 is a tiny bit faster, but it works very well on both of these. Now I am at an angle here, so I might not be able to do this too well. Whoops. As you can see. Yeah, it's just because I'm playing at an angle. I can't really tell which way I'm supposed to be going. But they both work very well for this type of game. And then I jump into the fire. Or over it. Now we'll show this off real fast. So very basic games like this, it's easy to do. I also have a video comparing these two doing Hearthstone. If you guys want to check that out. And it's a bit more graphic intense than this is. And again, they both play it very well. Just again, the S3 does load faster, which of course makes sense because again, it has better stuff inside of it. All right, that's here. And then we'll do a volume test here. So the S3, it has 4 speakers. It has 2 and 2. The 8 has 2 speakers. So it's 1 and 2. This has, I believe it's Dolby. This is AKG, or tuned by AKG. So, alright, so that one's volume is down all the way. This one is up all the way. Yep, there we go. So then let's just start a new game real fast. Both tablets are plenty loud. They're actually probably almost about the same. I think S3 is maybe a bit louder, but they're both very nice sounding for being tablets. Alright, so then we'll turn up this guy. And we'll do a new game. So both these do have nice placements of the speakers as well. They're not on the back of them. Which is very nice. I kind of hate when tablets and phones have speakers on the back. I know, because then it just gets muffled. So let's see there. They're both plenty loud. Apparently that just exits out of it all the way. Alright. Go back to doing this way. Here. One more thing I should mention is this has a 16 gigabyte storage or memory, whatever you call it. 16 gigabytes of storage. This one has 32. And once again, this one comes with a stylus, whereas the Amazon does not. And the stylus is actually very nice. And, it's actually integrated in with the software and whatnot, so it's actually very nice. Battery wise, S3 is a little bit better. So here now I'm down 94. That one is 91%. But I mean, not much of a difference there. Cameras, I don't think a lot of people will use these for cameras. This one is not as nice as this one is. Can't remember. I think this one only has like a 2 megapixel, I want to say. Whereas the S3 has a 13 megapixel back camera. Front, I think this is VGA maybe, and this is like, I want to say somewhere around 5. I mean, neither of them are going to be as good as like even a camera or as an actual camera or your phone is going to be. But I mean, this one's going to be a bit better than that one. Alright, then we'll show off one last thing here, and that is, this one also has flash. The Amazon does not. Alright, so you guys can see the thickness here. Let me turn them off, that one not hitting anything. So the Amazon is decent amount fatter. Whoops. So, weight wise, they're almost the same. I mean, you won't really be able to tell too much of a difference there in weight. And then this one does have ads on it, which you can pay a bit more money to get them off, but they aren't really annoying in my opinion. So yeah, that was a real world test comparison of at least things that I do on my tablets. I'm sure other people do as well. Again, Samsung S3, $600, or Tab S3, and the Amazon Fire HD8. This is 2016 model, and it was $90. Now you can get one for only $80 on the 2017 brand new model that just came out, I believe, this week. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to spend 6 times the amount or so, you know, this is going to be a nicer tablet. It's going to be a bit faster. It's going to run things a bit faster. This will be able to do more of the intensive games, whereas this one will not. I tried doing Shadow Blood on this, which is a pretty graphical intensive game. This can run it pretty smoothly for the most part. A little bit of lag, actually a little bit of lag. This one lags out quite a bit more, and it's a bit more annoying. But for normal use, both these will work just fine. And again, and of course, if you don't have them side by side, you probably would not really be able to notice the difference in how much faster this one is than that one. And again, most things it's only about 2-3 seconds at most. And one last thing, if you guys want to check out a Hearthstone comparison between these two, I will be having a video. We'll be putting up today, hopefully, comparing these two, doing Hearthstone. So yeah, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Goodbye.